morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Bart.
Should be a nice day today. Sunshine and near 50, way above normal. Our winter without snow continues.
I like it. Should we see what Tina has to say?
Let's take a look.
Let's go.
Hometown heating, cooling, and more. I'm walking on sunshine, and you could too.
It is sunny, Tina.
Beautiful day.
I was in Indianapolis over the weekend. It was the coldest it's ever been on my face, ever.
Really?
Awful.
Even colder than when we were 20 below
Yes.
last month?
Yes.
Huh.
The wind on my face was insane. Wow, that looks nice.
Yeah, 23 degrees right now in Jackson. What were you in Indianapolis for?
I got a chance to go to the All-Star Saturday festivities. We went to the All-Star practice, which was kind of fun, getting to see all the stars at once. This I took actually with Adam in mind. This is Ja Morant at the Canada Goose.
Adam was there?
No, I took it with Adam in mind.
Oh, it looks
because
like
he's
Adam.
a big Ja Morant fan. Adam doesn't have a wife and 12-year-old. That's not Adam. And there's our favorite Ron Artest. We got to see Ron, Indiana legend.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it was fun. But it was, and then we saw a concert, Walker Hayes.
Oh, you heard
Sings
good
that
seats.
Applebee's song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good seats.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, we had a lot of fun.
He was a halftime performer at last year's NFC Championship game.
Really?
And they set up the speakers right behind James Brown, and you couldn't hear him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it was a fun time. It was freezing.
Was there snow in Indianapolis?
Yes,
too?
they had gotten about 5 inches of snow the night before. So actually, as we were getting probably 30 miles outside of the city, we saw so many cars off the side of the road from the previous day. There were also a lot of, on one of these, like an exit going uphill, there were about 5 cars parked that had been left. They couldn't get up the hill,
Oh,
so
wow.
it was treacherous out there.
Our sponsor of the day is Avenue Auto. We'd like to thank Avenue Auto for their sponsorship of JTV and JTV Sports. What a great partner for JTV and a great community citizen.
If you look at my license plate holder on my car, it will read Avenue Auto.
Great family-owned business supporting the community. And thanks to Avenue Auto, JTV's sponsor of the day. Last night, Andy coached his 7th grade girls basketball team to victory. It was a sweep, the second win over Marshall this season.
I didn't know you were there with taking photos.
Yeah, you asked me not to take pictures, so I had to do it stealthily.
That's what I see there. You could have taken pictures at that game if you wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you could have. This is a funny picture here
Yeah.
because of who's in it.
it's Ella, your daughter.
Yeah,
Ella.
but look who else is in it.
The Ramkers.
The Ramkers.
Mike wasn't paying attention.
No, he was. I talked to him about it.
Oh,
Were
did
you
you?
there when the clock started going upwards?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
clock was going backwards.
The clock was going upwards. I've never seen anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were adding time to the game. Yeah, it was fun. A lot of fun. Always fun.
He gave Ella's 2 points on that shot to Marshall.
Who cares? Who cares?
Well, the Ramkers they watch every day, and they volunteer their time tremendously.
I had missed
Yeah.
Mike and Mary Ellen. They were at our first game, and then, I don't know, going some yacht or something for the next couple weeks, and then they show back up game
Yeah.
8. But it's awesome having them there.
Yeah, Jerry Sykes did a nice job filling in at the
Jerry does a
score
phenomenal
table.
job. Yeah, very very good team over there.
Yeah. Other sports news, the Daytona 500 was yesterday, which you just didn't realize today.
I don't think anyone in the building knew the Daytona 500 was yesterday.
William Byron. It was a big crashy Daytona.
Crashy?
Crashy. It was very crashy.
Adam, you didn't even bet on this thing.
No, I had no idea what was happening.
William Byron, the future star of NASCAR, just 26, and he's won a couple of things already, and he's being pegged as the future. The 40th anniversary of Hendrick Motorsports, and it was a Hendrick Motorsports team, 1-2 in the Daytona, followed by Alex Bowman. Wow.
Well, that's exciting stuff.
The Daytona, it got rained out on Sunday.
Okay.
That's why it was.
Don't buy me tickets to that for Christmas,
Okay.
please. I don't need any dust.
Well, we have MIS right here.
I know,
so-
so
yeah.
don't buy me. Let's actually we had some basketball
A little bit.
last night.
Last night.
Yeah. Let's get to our scoreboard, our JTV Sports scoreboard. Just 3 scores. All the heavy hitters were playing last night. It was Concord 70, East Jackson 48 in boys basketball, Springport 57, Sand Creek 54. We're going to have Springport tonight on our air. Girls basketball, it was Burr Oak over J. Christian 33-30. Here's what's coming up on deck for today as we wind down the season. A lot of girls and boys basketball, and then hockey regionals. United takes on DeWitt at Munn, and that's tonight at 7, and then Western Eaton Rapids get together for bowling. That's it. That's our on deck presented by JTV Sports. Exciting basketball handshake line last night between Texas A&M something and Incarnate Word. Check this out. The handshake line always gets dicey for me, Bart.
Yeah.
Everything's going fine, and then 55 and 35 on the back side of your screen. And then we've got a problem. We've got a biggie.
Wow.
Biggie problem.
The Incarnate Word is it's a Catholic school.
It sounds Catholic.
Catholic
It
school.
sounds Catholic. To me, this thing
Yeah.
would just not stop.
Wow.
One thing I was impressed with, I was telling the guys, is the amount of men that are wearing gray quarter-zip shirts. Like, what is this, Duke basketball staff?
Well, I noticed there's a lot of.
How many grad assistants are there out there?
At these games, there's a lot of additional referees that come out of the sidelines.
There's no additional referees. There should be a game manager there. Now, in that situation, I would, if I was the game manager, I would have just sounded the horn, the buzzer horn, to see if that would have gotten people to
Start
stop.
laying on the buzzer.
And that goes on for a few more minutes.
Some of the guys, they wouldn't drop their papers while they were trying to break up the fight.
I wouldn't have dropped my
Death
papers.
grip on the papers.
You don't want anyone to get your information. Hey, I've got a real or not for you. I want you to tell me if you think this is real or not. Real or not?
I would say it's real.
It is real because we have them right here on our own desk. Would you like to try one?
Pickle flavor?
It's
Is it
made by the Clausens.
sweet or sour?
Pickle flavor.
No, I would not
No?
like to try one.
Okay. I don't want to try one either, but Adam does because Clausen is his favorite brand.
They
And
do
these are
make a
good-sized
nice-
jelly beans.
They do make a nice pickle.
Huh?
Clausen, they make a nice pickle.
They do a nice pickle. Oh, yeah. You want another
Are they
one?
good?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they smell.
That's not right.
Oh,
not right.
he doesn't like it.
I'm not going to have one then.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks anyway.
Oh God.
Uh-oh. I'm
Available.
glad you only tried one.
Where'd you
I'm
pick
very
those
glad I
up?
only
The
tried
dollar store?
Stephanie brought those home. I think she got them at probably Target.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're bleeding. Jeez. Wow.
We've got some couple announcements. Restaurant Week, the first ever Jackson County Restaurant Week is coming, and Rachel Buchanan will be here a little bit later. But restaurant owners plan to be at Grand River Brewery at 2:00 this afternoon for a first meeting.
Oh, speaking of Grand River Brewery, each week Heather Herndon reminds us why we love living here in Jackson, and today she's highlighting Grand River Brewery. And
Grand
at
River
Grand River Brewery, they take pride in everything they do. And what they do is craft beer, craft food, craft spirits, craft cocktails, and most importantly, crafting unforgettable experiences located downtown Jackson. And yeah, you're bringing up Restaurant Week. I'm thinking St. Patrick's Day is coming up. A lot of good events coming up downtown. Grand River at the center of most of them.
Yeah, Jeff O'Hara, corporate chef of Grand River, and Veritas will be on my show later today to unveil some new menu items. Also today, it was announced by the city that the State of the City address will be delivered by Mayor Daniel Mahoney at, get this, the City Center. And you might be thinking, what?
I will say, what?
What is the City
What's
Center?
that?
Apparently, it is the name of the former Masonic temple.
The city center?
The City Center. The City Center. And it's being converted into a downtown community center with an incubator, kitchen, and food service training center.
We need a city center so when people are booking hotels online, they know the distance from the city center.
The City Center. And that's going to happen on Wednesday, March 20th.
Very good.
6 p.m. And JTV will be there.
Did you hear what happened in New York City yesterday?
I know of a couple things.
Oh, well, there's a lot of things. Actually, I was looking at the amount of officers injured on the job. I don't have that, but it's over 3,000 in the last
Wow.
year. There was a human leg found on New York City subway
Wow.
on the tracks between 167th and 170th Street stations. The leg was removed, and the investigation is ongoing.
Huh.
So,
Did the leg look like that?
no. You know, when you ask David to get a picture of a leg, it
what
shouldn't
he got.
surprise anyone that this is what pops up on the screen. David, are those your legs? Whose leg?
Also, something found on a train in New York City yesterday, a bag containing $30,000 in cash.
Oh my
Someone
God.
left it behind, and the conductor
Holy cow, that looks unsavory.
found the bag and started going through it and realized that, oh my gosh, it's full of money and I'm on surveillance video. So I'm turning this in.
Shoot.
And he did, but there was no person's name in the bag.
How do you leave that much money?
They left, they found a planner in the bag, and the person had an appointment to get their car inspected, so the detective contacted the mechanic and sent the mechanic a picture of the person, asking if he can help identify the person. Got the ball rolling, they contacted the guy, and they got the $30,000 back to the guy.
Could be one of those people that keeps all the cash to their name on them.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of folks like that out there.
Put your name, if you're gonna carry $30,000 cash, put your name in the bag. Because that could have been forever lost. Who's bringing a $30,000 in cash on a New York?
That's crazy. I know who would.
You
Donald
would do it?
Trump. Speaking of Trump, did you see he was at SneakerCon?
I did.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And, Adam and I, we are sneakerheads, and these were just like, okay, what are we doing here? They sold out instantly.
Really?
Yeah, so he released these the day after he was scheduled to pay back some of that $355 million.
He's raising money to pay.
As a shoe guy, these, Adam, we just kind of just look the other way and pretend they don't exist.
Yeah.
This is just, bleh.
They're hideous.
They're just whatever. They look good on Taylor Swift, though, because of that T, though,
T.
I thought.
Anyone
T.
named T might want them.
T, if you, yeah.
But he unveiled them at a sneaker convention.
Yeah,
and
just we're trying to drum up some votes. I mean, what else do you think is going on? Going to all the hip spots, I don't know. It's crazy. I need to work on my diet.
Why?
It's poor,
Yeah.
just so you know. I'm
You-
eating
you-
like fast food every day.
Well, you don't eat lunch.
Well, that's because it bogs me down.
Oh. Do you eat breakfast?
I don't have time. Do you?
No.
Very good. I have scaled back on my Diet Coke a little bit, though, so I am proud of that.
Nice. Good job. Did you give up something for Lent?
I know I'm doing something each day.
Sorry, you're doing extra.
Our show today is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings. They're in their third generation of being family owned and operated. Thank you to Vermeulen's. We're also happy to have with us on today's show Fortress Coffee, located right across the street at Lean Rocket Lab, and Tri-County Water, thanks to the Watts family.
Detroit's historic train station is setting up for a grand opening, and last night after sunset, Ford lit up the building with a date. We believe it's a date. We're guessing it's the date of the unveiling of Michigan Central Station. The historic depot closed in 1988, and it's been nearly 6 years since Ford purchased the depot for $90 million.
That's a deal, huh?
And they're initially they said the renovation of the train station and the other buildings in the Corktown area would cost $740 million. So nearly $1 billion investment. And I saw it last fall, and it's unbelievable. It's beautiful. And the whole campus, surrounding area
Amazing.
has been just completely revitalized. It's an amazing
Not-
neighborhood, and this is unbelievable landmark.
Not too long ago, it was a place where extreme photographers would go, and it was an amazing rundown landmark. So that's very exciting stuff. Very
Yeah, thanks to
exciting.
Ford for that investment.
Yeah, then that top to bottom had to be just. I mean,
I can't
I
wait
don't
to
think
see
anything-
it. I'm anxious to go in and
Yeah.
see it.
should be cool. Hey, the Jackson YMCA Winter Sports Session starts March 2nd and 3rd, so make sure you get your little kids signed up for that. Goes from March 2nd to April 6th, ages 3 to 12. And for questions or info, just call or visit jacksonymca.org. They have Intro to Golf now. They have a golf simulator in there, so that's pretty cool. Game Time at the Y begins March 2nd.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Brian Lofton. He is the Chief Development Officer at J. Jefferson Co., and they are doing the Hayes Building. We have renderings and more coming up after this break.